Can you hear me?
Yes, Gurudev, Hare Krishna, we can hear you well. Thank you.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Krishna. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo 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 Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Itina Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudhakshamavdarya Madhu Sayuktam Varam Varenyam Purushamantam Nam Tridandinam Bhakta Siromanim Cha Sri Krishna Pada Javadai Chaitanya Lila Amrita Sara Saram Narayanam Tam Sadatam Prapati Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Sri Gaura Bhaktavantam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Let me offer millions of blessings of Lord Day. All Nam Santan. Now, present, past, future, Vaishnava, Tavat, Dhanvat, Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Namaha namo namaha. So, today is question and answer. Now, tomorrow is Nityananda Prabhu Trayodasi, right? So, very important day. Maybe we will take up our questions and then we'll talk unfathomable some past answer. Nityananda Prabhu. Maybe both are related. Now, Agnihotra, does Agnihotra expire if you use it on our phone over time? It won't do because it's very stable. Agnihotra dust is amazingly stable and it does not deteriorate. It is like almost Chinmaya, It's Chinmaya. Rather, with time, it may become better, even more active. That is the difference, See, the material answer and the spiritual answer is that materials, they deteriorate over the time. Okay, that's why you have an expiry date. But on a spiritual things, there is no expiry date because they keep actually become more powerful. Like ghee, for example. If you keep the ghee for say 10 years, become very powerful medicines. So cow urine like that, cow dung, any related, because cow is something like West, other day we discussed, Shastra, faith in Shastra. What do you mean by faith? Now, any animal dung is, everybody knows, it's impure. Any dog, cat, even humans, lion, tiger, elephant, of course, vegetarians is maybe a little better, but non-vegetarian, animals is even cannot. So, but cow is something different. Shastra says cow's dung, cow dung, is purifying. And in India, all around houses, they all cleanse. And Shastra says it can purify. Lord Krishna's pastime, you can see Mother Yashoda gets any little chance, that Krishna being attacked or this and that or something strange, you know, immediately she takes cow dung and cow urine and then it takes bathing. So Krishna gets purified. I saw in one photo, maybe you might have seen, I was very amazed. The Krishna Balram is there, and then on Balram cheek, the cow is licking Balram's cheek. Many. I thought it was very. um, um, now, lotus feet of at the lotus feet of Krishna also it licks, bottom. The cows are really amazing because we learn so many things with our cows here. They are spontaneous. They do so many things like child. Amazing. They come and lick you, this, that, and they know future, to some extent, Sometimes they act strange. But if something bad is going to happen, one time they refuse to come inside our mind. All of them. But there's so much trouble bringing them back. Next day, sure, something unforeseen happens, unfortunately. So they forewarn, they, and we know cow dung is even used by NASA, it can purify our environment, the earth, our health, and so many things, Actually, Lord has sent that to protect His creation, Even if we completely destroy the cows, cow dung, cow urine, milk, it has the capacity to rejuvenate back. That's the only thing, seems like. It's amazing, amazing. That's why they don't have expiry date connected with the cow. So rather it increases power. We have one eyesight, for example, specs with the pinhole. Evil Kishori she was very nice, she helped us to bring from China. See if you take our lenses, man-made lenses, over time what happens? Our numbers increasing. At the most maybe remain stable. It never decreases. Have you come across anybody wearing glasses gradually and then it will become normal sight? I never heard of it. It gradually gets worse and worse. Whereas with these glasses, it gets better and better, becomes normal. Then you don't need this, you don't need that one. Of course, you should not be using that for a while and this for a while, The eyes will get, problem, confused. Eyes, accommodating. Nothing wrong with the eyes. The muscles are weak, tension, and all that. Wrong diet like that. So, so God's solution is always to completely correct it and then improve it like that. So cow dung is like that, cow itself. So that way, Agnihotra is another thing is amazing. I told you, I'm reiterating. When we do Agnihotra, we are just basically, from an external point of view, we are burning cow dung. So if you burn anything, what do you expect at the end? It will be carbon, but this is not. You'll have all the 84 elements in it. Like 55 just comes and joins, comes accumulate. How? We don't know. So this is a really, really amazing thing. That's why the spiritual things is always uplifting. So anything, even our bhakti is not material, you know. See, the karma kanda, jnana kanda is like you accumulate, but then it is finished at the end of this life body. But bhakti continues, even after we leave this world, incomplete, but that will not get. Whereas karma and jnana is incomplete, it's gone. It gives you that certain fruit and then retires. Bhakti is not like continuous. Like we have seen Jadabharata, and then the deer he became, Bharat Maharaj became deer, and then you see, Bhakti was continuing, never lost, So, that's why we should be connected with Bhakti, Then only the karma, jnana, it takes on value. Otherwise, it's all zeros, okay? If you do not associate with bhakti, it's basically zero. It may look externally, oh, this, that, and all that, but no. Bhakti, because connected with bhakti is what brings us the value, anything. So, bhakti is transcendental, it's an eternal thing. It's no one can destroy it, So, like that, that basically on that principle. Now, can we wash our beards? Again, beard, Tulsi beards is actually Chinmaya. Tulsi is also Chinmaya, like just like I was telling. Chinmaya, no, actually. So she's spiritual. We don't need to wash. But sometimes what devotees do when they go to Ganga or Radha Kund, Shama Kund or something, they immerse one time in that water, to spiritualize or something like that. Otherwise, uh, we don't need, we should not use soap and this and that. Of course, the clothes that we put, it gets now and then needs washing, and you should not put it in machine or anything. You better wash it by hand in a sink outside, not in the bathroom, like that. The bead bag. The counting bead sometimes they are not tulsi. You might want to wash them, but the tulsi itself we generally don't unless we go near Ganga, Yamuna, those holy rivers or Radha Kunja, Manasi, like that. Beards are actually purifies us, or subtle, To what extent can we associate with common people who do not practice Krishna consciousness? What if such association actually increases and deepens one's faith in Sri Guru and Sri Krishna? No. See, one thing is, on one level, association means what? To accept or imbibe or to follow their instructions or something like that. No? But common people, not generally, sometimes for the sake of increasing their faith, you see, sometimes he might do externally, as if we are listening to them, but in a deeper sense, we are not, because it's like prema and kama. See, you have to understand prema and kama. Prema, kama. What is kama? Kama is the activities that we do to fulfill our senses, material senses. So, so that is, so then, like our Acharya says, is we will be our intelligence will be contaminated. Suppose if the common person, usually they are filled with some kama, meaning what? The desire to gratify one's own senses. But the desire to please the senses of Lord Krishna is prema, love and kama. This is the difference. Now the kama is compared to not ordinary darkness, dense darkness. Okay? And then prema is compared to very clear sky. Very clear sky. Which has no no fog, no clouds, no dust like that. So dense darkness, completely. So if the common people, usually they have some, unless some common people, acting like common people, there's, different. But generally speaking, they will be lust, So directly, indirectly, they want to. Like jnanis, karmis, So, and of course, the devotees also different levels, right? Not pure, but at least they are trying, at least they understand. They should understand what is kama, what is prema, So, that's the thing. If you understand that, but of course, sometime, Lord himself or Guru can come as a common person to tell you something. And, later on he may not trace them or, gives you, reminds us, basically the remind us the, hey, you have forgotten, or you like that, they might like appear as a common person, but solve our problem, you know, then you may not see them, So those are many incidences are also that. So in that case, it may depends. So in any case, anukula se sankalpa pratikula se. If it is favorable to increase our bhakti, increase our faith in Sri Guru and Vaishnava, So then we accept it. If it destroys or goes other way around, we should. Our Gurudev, he says, who is Sat Shisha, very, very good disciple. One who associates with devotees who are always immersed in the serving Sri Guru. And he will associate with only with such. He will avoid those who do not serve Guru or disobey Guru like that. He says like that. So, of course, you have to see internally, externally, So sometimes that's why if you are sincere, that's the main thing. If we are sincere, Krishna will protect us. If we have no duplicity, sincerity, If we are sincere, Krishna himself appears. If we are insincere, then Maya will allow that kind of people to guide us. Because we are interested in our, gratifying our senses. This is the bottom line, Are we trying to gratify our senses directly or indirectly, or Krishna's senses through Guru and Vaishnavas, So this is the bottom line. So if we try to cheat, then we get cheated. We don't have to worry about it. So Krishna is the biggest cheater. Cannot find any biggest thief. Okay. There is one prayer, one ashtakam. What it says is Choragraganyam Purusham Bhavami. Chora Agraganyam. He is not ordinary thief. He is the foremost of all thieves. So, but he is a wonderful thief. See, ordinary thieves come and what they will steal? Your credit card, money, right? Mobile. Who will steal our sins? Right? Krishna will steal all our sin. So, even if you approach him in a disguised way, like Putana, she went like a mother, nicely. Oh, I will feed you. But inside, poison. Still Krishna purified her and gave her amazing position. See, that's why we approach Krishna and Vaishnavas. Always, because there cannot be any inauspiciousness, with their dealings. This is the one thing, like for example, tomorrow is appearance day, Nityananda Trayodasi. We say Akrodha Paramananda Raya. Akrodha, meaning you have no anger. Akrodha. Abhimanya Shunai Nagare Beda. Yare deke tare ka jantatu nagara. Nityananda is amazing, he can glory, not enough can glorify. Parama Karuna Payudu Jana. So now in this one there is one pastime. Abhimaneshuna Nitai Nagare Beda. Adama Patita Jivera Dware Dware Jiva. Harinama Maha Mantra Richena Vinaya. झारे देखे तारे का है दांते तृणाधारी हमारे खिनिया लोय बोलो गौरा इत बोली नित्यानंद भूमि गाड़ी जाए सोनारा पर्वत जन चुलाते ಏನ ಅವತಾರ ಯಾರ ರತಿನ ಜನ್ಮಿಲ್ಲ ಲೋಚನ್ ಬೋಲೆ ಸही ಪಾಪಿ ಎಲ್ಲ oh so Lochan Das Thakur is saying if such a dayalu so kind Nityananda Prabhu if we do not have love at the lotus feet then is human life which is very very difficult to get is gone waste so you realize this is so merciful Nityananda Jagamadai. It was so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent him like that. Deliver, especially Bengal. Like. So, but at one time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they used to come. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after taking sannyas, he has gone to stay in Jagannath Puri, right? And Rath Yatra, time before Rath Yatra begins, people used to come from Bengal, Bangladesh, to see. So Shivananda Sen is to arrange staying, because it takes many, many days to travel. They were all traveling by foot, 1 week or something like that. So slowly children were there, ladies were also there sometime, children. So although many times crossing rivers, so many arrangements, So Shivananda Sen is to arrange all that. One time Nityananda Prabhu was also in the group. So it takes some time for arrangement. So then what has happened was the one time making arrangement became late, for night. Nityananda Prabhu became very angry. How come Shivananda is not properly arranging? He so became angry, he cursed that his 3 children die. That is 3, Shivananda Sen children die like that. Then Shivananda Sen wife, when she heard, she started crying. Oh, sorry. And his nephew or relative, he became very upset. He left actually the troop, went ahead to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So then when after all making arrangement, Shivananda came to invite to his place, Nityananda. He have a place of staying and prasadam. Then immediately Nityananda kicked on his head. Then Shivananda Sen became very happy. He did not say, "Wow, today I got your real mercy." Like that he went, and Nityananda was very happy, had his prasadam staying. Then Shivananda started praising, "Oh Lord, today by giving me chastisement, by kicking me, by cursing, you really blessed me. You consider me part of your innermost servants, you know, you properly chastise me, you know. Even this chastisement, even Brahma did not get it. See, Nityananda is not ordinary. We say he has appeared in 5 forms, right? Sankarshana Karana Toyashahi Garbhodashahi Chapayogdashahi Sheshasya Yasham Sakala Sanityananda Rama Sharanam Namastu. Sankarshana, is Mula Sankarshana. So Mahasankarshan, Karnodaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, Kshurodaka Sai Vishnu, then Sheshashai. These 5 forms appear. Now the jivas, actually jivas are basically Balram Tattva, the Nityananda Tattva, coming from this 5. Karnodaka Sai Vishnu, right? So now such a Lord, I also say Nityananda Namastubhyam Premananda Pradai. Kalau Kalmasha Nashaya Jannavapati. Kalau Kalmasha Nashaya. Kaliyuga, Kalmasha, all this contamination, Nasha, you will destroy. Jannavapati, husband of Jannav. He has appeared in so many ways. Balaram, he is as a he is serving in a mood of Sakya, Dasya. Even in Madhurya he is Ananga Manjari, the form Ananga. So he is in all levels. So now, so you became here angry. How do we reconcile? In this sloka, in this bhajan is akrodha. He never gets angry. But here he gets angry. Is it what is the anger? What is the definition of anger? See, this is why. The anger is krodha, right? Kama. Kama krodha. See Bhagavad Gita. The krodha comes from kama. Kama meaning gratifying our senses. If there is any disturbance, we become anger. Get it? Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Sammoha smriti brahma. Buddhinasha, buddhinasha, pranasha. From the attachment to the senses, organs, objects of senses. Attachment. You get from that asakti. If you show interest, you can become asakti. Then we develop attachment, disturbance, attachment, we become angry. So that's how they come. But what about akrodha? Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu's krodha is like that, no? Now, when Nityananda heard Shivananda saying, "Oh Lord, he showed so much mercy on me," when Brahma did not get that chastisement. So then Nityananda, Agni, he laughed and Agni because he understood. Suppose he might say, if he has, Shivananda came, if Hare Krishna. ಸರ್ ನಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್, ಆಯ್ತು. So in this case, Nityananda is not angry. No, anger, is spiritual anger. How? Because suppose if he very lovingly, very laughingly, if he has put his feet on the head of Shivananda, then everybody would have come and grabbed lotus feet of Nityananda, right? So, meaning it shows real love, meaning not always love. Okay, it's only 50%. The chastisement must be there also. See, if you really love, suppose somebody, if they do something for their benefit, don't you get angry also? See, mother sometimes gets angry with the children, right? Is it really anger? It is not. For their best, for their betterment, to bring them in line, right? Not for our selfish, for the betterment. See, Yashoda gets angry with Krishna, is it not? Is it true or not? Because she has much less love for Krishna. She's worried. Oh, what will happen? He might get hurt, this, that. She binds him, she, like that, So, because of the love has become transformed. So, that's why if chastisement is, cursing is also part of the love. They really didn't mean, So it brings betterment. See, that is the thing. But nowadays, people, if they, how Gurudev says, nowadays very difficult. If the Guru chastises, they will go away. He tells something sometime like that. So it's actually mercy. That shows the caring for you. Otherwise, why they will get angry? You think he can get angry on everybody going on the road? To whom we can get angry? One we have relation, is it not? One we have relation, close relation, then you become angry. But that is not real, you know. So we have to be careful. So now what happened? When Shivananda Sen went to Jagannath Puri, he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then he introduced his 3 children. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy. He asked, what is the name of the last son? Paramananda Puri said. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put his toe into the mouth of that boy. He became famous later. So many pastimes with that boy. And then he ordered his servant, as long as they are staying in Jagannath Puri, give all my remnants to them, to that family. See, because they got the mercy of Nityananda, they got mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Profusely. See. So that is the key. That's why without mercy of Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu, you cannot approach. Right? It's the same with Raghunath Das Goswami. He was trying to run away from the house. And Nityananda caught him. Said, yeah, thief, trying to run away from me. Then he put his feet on his head and then blessed him. Now, okay, he'll be successful. So, Nityananda Guru, that Akhanda Guru, he makes all those arrangements, any obstacles in our process, bhakti. That's why Guru is equal Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu. Yeah. Why? Brahma puts aropa, bhakti, bija. Then maintains Vishnu, like maintains the whatever required. Then Shiva destroys all the obstacles in the path of bhakti. So, Nityananda Prabhu destroyed, by his blessing, disturbances, was easily he was able to escape this Maya. So, in that sense, so Nityananda Prabhu was saying mercy. That's why, same way, we have to see others, If they are not following Krishna consciousness, huh, we should be wary, we should be very, some things we can take, some mundane things, like for example, if you are, tax for example, suppose you have some tax. So you have to consult a tax expert or something like that. We are building, an expert. But it will be nice if he is also has the devotional qualities. But if not, by associating with you, he will develop. He will become a better person in his own profession. So we have to see that like that. Doctors, sometimes we have to take, but we have to watch out. Have to check inside. Whether it is okay or not. Um, so ask questions. Ask Gurudev. Ask yourself. Ask senior Vaishnavas certain times. So instead of jumping. So see, the association in a long term or in a sense is what determines everything. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra. Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi. Even very short amount of Sadhu Sangha, Mahas Sadhu Sangha, you see Krishna praying. But on the other hand, very bad association for even a short, it can disturb our whole thing, right? If you see something bad or, it bothers our mind, So, how do we, that's why now, they say this also answers raises some question. Maybe somebody else. Say, suppose you keep chanting. People ask, many devotees ask me, I'm chanting and chanting and chanting. And sometimes bad things come into my mind, Why is that? Because when you start washing a pot, the dirt is going to come in. Suppose you have not washed the pot for, say, 30 years, 40 years, okay? Or I'm just giving an example, for a long time. If you start washing, don't you think all that, covering starts coming out, coming out? Same way our body, see this physical body, how many years we are washing inside? Our stomach is closed, right? It is closed system, is it not? You cannot cut open the stomach every day. You cannot put brush and then washing to the mouth. No, it will die. So intestine, you see, so 30, 40 years. So when we start fasting, especially Ekadasi, these things starts coming up. That's why it become nausea, headache, vomiting in the beginning. That's why you're supposed to take some fruits and some, peanuts and potato like that, keep it. Gradually can do. So now what about mind? How many years, how many lifetimes we are carrying this mind? You understand? All the junk over the previous lifetimes, junk in our mind. Why? So many lifetimes. So we have to clean that. How to clean? You think with water will do? Find dust? No. Because the mind is what? More subtler than the Akash, right? Pancha Mahabhuta. Akash is the subtlest. But mind is even more subtle. So material element, this gross material elements, it cannot, uh, purify, clean it. It has to be more subtle. That's why the name, right? Krishna's name is more subtler than the subtlest. So if you're chanting that name, it starts. So when you start cleansing, whatever contaminants in the mind going to come out, right? That's why you get all this bad thing. Oh my, you feel like that. It is there. Now, you should be glad that these are all coming out. Okay, Otherwise, get stuck, and you don't know when it's going to pop out, and then might disturb you. Makes you out of control. But on the other hand, by chanting and chanting, what happens? Those contaminants, to some extent, also will become like kashaya, meaning they will not bother you much. You see what I'm saying? They will not overpower you. If we improve, if we increase our bhakti, gradually, these impurities will not, what I'm saying, will not overpower us. It's like a poisonous snake removing its teeth. It might do this way, that way, and all that, biting and all that. But it will, even if it bite, it will not going to hurt or do any damage. Right? So like that, by stronger, and gradually they will not, even though it is there inside, it will not. Now suppose if you do any offenses, you understand? Any offenses, Vaishnava aparad, then boom, they become strong, because then they will disturb us. Then we might even lose our bhakti. See what I'm saying? So that's why aparadas, that's why we pray every day. Ananta Koti way. Oh, unlimited Vaishnavas. Unlimited number of Vaishnavas. Ananta Koti, unlimited devotees of the Lord. Unlimited Rasika. And then unlimited Gurus. From life after life. I'm the dust at your lotus feet. जन्म जन्म से आपके चरणों मुझको ले लो अपनी शरण. Please make me surrendered at your lotus feet. Then you make my mind calm, right? Calm. मेरे मन के हटा दो. My mind is going up and then make my calm. Because why? Why my mind is going? Because I'm not surrendered to a true devotee. That's why mind is going here. So, लगा दो मुझको. Please engage me in the service of Krishna. Engage in the service of God. If I've done if I've done any offenses, in this life or previous life, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm a sinner. I'm an offender. I'm not a good person or a good person. Whatever it is, I'm yours. Please, show mercy on me. So like this kind of prayer, So from the bottom of our heart, is the only way, So it cleanses, It makes us fit. This kind of prayer makes us fit for the mercy of the Guru. Lord, Vaishnava, and Lord eventually. So that's why those prayers, is very, very essential. Now, I think any other question in there? That's it.
Good enough. Yes, we have more questions, but also
Yeah.
want to spend all of your time. Do you want one more question?
If there is, or maybe next time.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What should a devotee do if the devotee prefers to listen to Harikatha by Maharaj and Kirtana by really good Kirtanayas? How should the devotee handle it when the devotee has to listen to regular Harikatha and Kirtan by developing one's own mood? Now, I don't know what it means, but what I could say is this. See, Guru is one, Harikatha is one. You see, Kirtan is also one. So we should not associate see, the way I would say is that, like I told you previously, real Guru or Guru, all previous Gurus are there. Future Gurus are also there. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamada. It's like in a computer screen. Some screen will come out foreground, many of them will be background, depending upon which foreground. So, but the thing is, their current is the same. In other words, Krishna's current, Harikatha, glorifying Krishna, devotees. So, not glorifying our own. See, the thing is, or the Harikatha or the singer, is he has any, he's trying to put his own like a prestige or, false ego like that. That's why initially we pray, Om Ajnana Timiranda, Jnananjana Shalaka. We pray to Guru Varga. Why that? Oh, Guru Varga, please empower me. Let me become an instrument in your hand. You speak through me. I'm fit for nothing. I'm useless. I'm, most stupid person. I don't know anything. You enable. I'll become instrument. You speak through. See, we becoming, humbler. Runadapi sunichena tarodapi saishena amanina manarena kirtaniya sadahari. See, kirtaniya sadahari. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, kirtaniya. One who can do kirtan always. How? Why? How we can do? It must be humbler than blade of grass. Runadapi. Then you must have patience, like a tree. Like tolerance, no complaint, no criticism. Then not expecting any respect and giving respect to others. Without expectation, giving respect to others. And if some respect come, it is because of mercy of Guru Krishna. We can transfer. See, it is there to them. Mercy actually belongs to our Guru Varga. So, not me. It's like a pen writing. Can the pen takes the credit? Oh, I wrote it, man. 50% credit should come to me. Right? Nobody is, you know. So, but without pen, can you write it by your hand? No, right? So, or a computer. People nowadays write books through computer, right? Do they give credit to the computer? Oh, and such a computer, really? you know. So take it for granted, or it's a tool, and actually we should honor it. See, Gurudev sent, Krishna sent this computer. Wow, without this, it would have been very difficult. But usually, because of their false ego, they forget these things. Front and the back. See, we are not independent. Without sunlight, you think we could have existed. We would have got so many fruits, vegetables. Without food, how we can write or get energy? Do we acknowledge them? You understand? So acknowledging everything. Wow, Krishna sent, behind all these things. So that kind of acknowledgement, that kind of dependence. So if you analyze that way, we have nothing, only to give up something. What do we have? When we took birth, what did we bring? When we leaving this world, what are we going to take? Nothing. Not even an electron will come with us, or we brought. So we just become instrument in his hand. That's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati says we are only order carriers of our acharyas, our Guru Varga. So if a person such a person leads Harikatha or Kirtan, it will have an influence, and no wonder, So we have to pray for such a thing. But in any case, we should not judge, sometimes whether, because this is what it is. See, as much as sometimes it's difficult. I don't know. It's very difficult to answer this. What I'm saying is, you are in such a situation, what to do? Then do not judge the Harikatha or singer, Kirtaniya. All right. But remember this. Remember this. See, for example, Srivas, one time, Srivas was listening to, he was going by, he heard Harikatha, Bhagavatam, by Devanand Pandit. He sat down, but it is told by him, but he is not a Rasik. Devanand Pandit is not Rasik. You understand what Rasik is? He does not have taste or, real bhakti. He's a jnani, he is telling. But here, Shiva is a devotee, Rasik. He start crying, rolling. But the disciples of Devanand who were taking Bhagavatam class, learning Bhagavatam, they got annoyed. What is this? He's disturbing us, our hearing of Bhagavatam. So like that, they become disturbed and they put him away, Shiva, outside. Devanand was still watching. That was a mistake. He should have told, hey, you don't understand, he's a great bhakta. You don't have, but he himself is not, does not have bhakti. So how we can do? You understand? So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know, then he said, this Devananda does not know ABC of, he cannot even touch Srimad Bhagavatam, let alone, So like that. Then later on, he was lucky, Devanand, served great Mahabhagavat. Then he understood glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Bhagavat. Then he was forgiven. What I'm saying is, Srivas, he did not judge who is telling the Harikatha, Srimad Bhagavatam. He listened it. He did not make a judgment who is telling, who is delivering, and who is in the audience. He did not bother. So he was really listening to Bhagavatam, even though it came from one Devanand was just a jnani. He was situated on that level. So, of course, we cannot duplicate, rather, we cannot imitate Srivas in this case, but we can remember these pastimes. And then we can pray to Guru and Vaishnavas and Srimad Bhagavatam. Even though I'm listening, even though this person may have faults or this and that, I don't know. But try to listen to the words or the Bhagavatam in that sense, without the effect of that person who is reading or telling or like that. So, or the way is, our Guru is telling, Guru himself has come and is delivering it, like that. And listen to that word, without any attachment or any aversion. See, no attachment or aversion to the one who is delivering or kirtan. So, because that kirtan is written by great Mahabhagavat, you understand what I'm saying? It will have the effect, even though by somebody else singing. So, that gradually purifies them also, So, I hope this answered your question. So,
It does. Thank
is
you
it
so much.
answer? Huh?
It does. Thank you so much, Gurudev.
Yeah, did you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So, now Nityananda Prabhu, right? Our time is, so, yeah, Abhiman is in that. So, Nityananda Rai is very difficult to glorify. Like we were telling, he comes in the five form, and he practically everything. He appeared in Ekachakra, Navadvip, near Navadvip. Many years before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. His father's name was Adai Pandit and Padmavati. Mother's name is Padmavati. From the childhood himself, he was playing with Ram Lila or Krishna Lila. And in Ram Lila, he used to act like a Lakshman, in Krishna Lila like Balaram. Then when he was playing, he was really playing, not Not like others, he was really into it. Like as if he was in Balaram, as if he was Lakshman. So one time what happened was they were playing Ram Leela, and it was a scene of like in Ramayana, we see uh, Lakshman. Uh, see Lakshman, imagine 14 years of exile, right? He never slept, never eat anything, even for a second. Every second he was alert. Can you imagine this? How devoted he must be. It's like, that's why he is like Anuja, meaning like a shadow of Lord. Our shadow, you think it will eat anything or sleep or anything, So he was no eating, no sleeping, nothing. Uh, but on the other hand, it is also true. Lakshmana's wife, she blessed him. He should go and serve them. Sita, and then she went into like a trance. She is empowering Lakshman, that even though he didn't eat or anything, did not get, uh, you know, he did not get tired or anything, See, by serving Lord like that, he was becoming stronger and stronger. This is the thing, you know. Uh, so amazing. Anyway, Balaram also, oof, was so devoted to Krishna. Uh, so devoted. One time, Mother Yashoda bound Krishna. That day when he bound, Balaram was not there, And so Rohini bringing from a far away, Balaram is looking at. He saw Krishna was bound. Immediately became angry. Oh, in the world, bound Krishna. Oh, body. Can you imagine the anger of Balaram? you know, see, Akrodha, but then as we went by, then someone who Maya bound. Then it became like a soft, like a butter immediately. you know, one immediate, he was so angry, but immediate second, as soon as he heard Maya, Yashodas has bound Krishna, it became like a butter. Then what did he do? He went and he was, others, friends are trying to jump on Krishna. I will make him free, I will make him free. Da, 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 da. Balram knew Akhanda Guru Tattva. No, wait a minute. Parental affection has bound him. There is no way the friends, Sakas can free him. So he did not bother to free Krishna. But he went to Mother. Maya, Maya, Maya. Please, Kanaya. Yeah, I know he is wrong. He is restless. Restless. Please, please. You please relieve him. Please leave him. Please make him free. In his place, you bind me. He's telling. You're asking Mother, you please bind me. You release him. He is innocent. He's nasty. You know, I don't like, I cannot see him bound, please. So, like that. Of course, Mother Yashoda said, you are as bad as Kanaya, go. So, in other words, like that, he cannot tolerate. So same way, Lakshman, with Ram, could not tolerate. At the end, what happens? See, if you look at the life of Lakshman, at the end, how he disappeared. He, he personally took on that, let me, what happened was, how Lakshman disappeared, I will continue, because many of you have not heard. See, in the Ramayana, Sita disappears into the earth, right? When she comes, Ram demands, you show your purity. Then, if I am pure, let my earth, my mother, come and take me. Then Ram becomes angry. I'm going to blow the earth away. Then this Vasishtha Muni and this, no, don't do that. So now his Leela is coming to hand. How to end it? So, Lord inspires. He inspired who? Our famous, the Durvas Muni. See, Durvas Muni is known for his anger. So one day Durvas Muni comes to Ram's place, right? Before that, what has happened? Brahma actually invited Lord. So now he is asking him to send back, because he says, for the purpose you came. You came for the purpose of Devatas. You killed Ravana and Kumbhakarna. You did so many leelas. Now it is up to you if you want to leave. So he sent through Kala, not time, personified time. So now personified time came and he said, requested Lord Ram, I need to talk to you alone. Then he puts a condition, no one should disturb our meeting. He put a condition. Then Lord Ram said, okay. Then he put Lakshman instead of his other body, other sevakas. Don't allow. As long as we are meeting, nobody should disturb our meeting, no matter what it is. If somebody disturbs, they will be beheaded, they will be killed. So Lord's, very strict order. So that's why he employed, he gave this service to Lakshmana, because Lakshmana will not bother. He will follow strictly Ram's advice, right? Nobody can follow. So he gave order, Lakshmana is watching. He said, no, make sure nobody disturbs our meeting. So here meeting is going on. Meeting is what? Kala is telling, I come, Brahma has sent. So you have done your service. Oh Lord, now it's up to you, are free to go. Meantime, what has happened? It is just they are talking. Durvas Muni came, immediately demanded. I need to immediately see, Ram. I need to have darshan, immediate. Then Lakshmana is telling, please, sir. Their meeting will be over in any time. Please, few seconds. And what do you need? I can fulfill. No, I need to talk to Ram immediately. If not, I'm going to curse entire, Ayodhya get destroyed, get burned. Wow. You put that condition. Now what to do? Durvas Muni is demanding immediate meeting. And Lakshman has been told, if you disturb our meeting, it will not be nice. You'll be dead, death sentence. Now, what Lakshman has to do? He decided. He said, wait a minute. If I go and disturb, Ram has to kill me, death sentence. If I don't, whole Ayodhya will get destroyed. So it is better, instead of getting destroyed Ayodhya, I get destroyed, I will die. What is the problem? So he went and knocked on the meeting. Knock, 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 knock. Lord Ram looking at it. What did you do? you, I ordered strictly, you went against my order. What is the problem? Said Durvasmuni demanding like this. Then Lord Ram, then meeting was ended at that time. It was about, Then he came out and Durvasmuni saying, "Oh Durvasmuni, oh please come and what do you want?" No, nothing, Ram. I was just hungry. You have to, you have to make me feel satisfied. How? You should not be cooked before I said, or you should not cook after what I say. It should be like that. Oh, no problem. Ram arranged it, and then he was telling, "Wow, I ate so many, but I never satisfied like this, even glorifying mental." Now Lord Ram looking at Lakshman. So what I'm supposed to do? You now what to do? Lakshman is telling, "Oh brother, if I go against your order, I will get killed." Yes. But if I go against the order of Durvasmuni is telling, he will burn entire Ayodhya. Then what to do? It is better I get destroyed, I die, and whole Ayodhya remain safe. See? Then meeting was called. What to do? How to punish? How to give death sentence to Lakshman? You understand? Then Hanuman telling, "No, sir, no. Not true, it happened. Your word is there. It is better to make Lakshman leave your association. For such a person who is always associated with you like a shadow, if he goes away from you, then it's like a death sentence, and it is equivalent to death sentence." So they all agreed, and then Ram agreed. So Lakshmana was sent up. Then what did you do, Lakshmana? He went, Saryu river, and he sat down, and then he went back to his, Sankarshan, Mula Sankarshan. So Nityananda Balaram. So this is how, Lakshman was separate. Sita was already gone. Lakshman, now what to do? Ram is there. What he will alone do? He made a announcement. Entire world. Anybody wants to come with me to Svetadip, Vaikuntham, we are all welcome. Many went, many did not go. So they went and took a dip in Saryu, planes came and then sat down and then went back. So this way he wound up. What I'm saying is very amazing, the pastimes of Nityananda, Lakshmana. So same way in this thing, when one time in like Lakshman, right, fighting with Meghanath, son of Ravana, he shoots an arrow and Lakshmana got hurt and then he falls asleep, unconscious. So it happens. See, they are playing a game, right? War between Ravana and Meghanath and then Lakshman like that. Lakshman got hurt, he falls unconscious. In such a way, you feel, nostril, no breath is coming out. The boys became astonished. They went and cried, tell the mother, Padmavati, "Oh, your son got dead." So Adai Pandit and then Padma came running and they saw his son almost dead. They were crying, "What do you?" Then one boy remembered, "Oh, I remember. Nityananda told me when he's unconscious, he should tell Hanuman to go to Himalaya, bring a herb and put him near his nose. He will get up." So immediately Hanuman was reminded. Hanuman jumped like that, and then he brought something herb and then put it, and then immediately got up. So like that, his play was bah, was so real, that is bah, personality. So later on, when he was a small boy, Vaishnava came and asked him, his father, they were so attached. Please, we beg you one bhiksha, one. Yeah. So okay, they agreed. Oh, we want your son. Then what can they do? So they sent him. So he went all around, Tirtha Yatra, everywhere. Apparently, is Lakshmipati Tirtha, they're saying. Madhavendra Puri was Guru. So then met Madhavendra Puri also, and then all around. Then he came back to Vrindavan. Vrindavan, he was crying. Oh, Krishna. Then he was telling, where have you been now? Where you are there? Then the ethereal voice said, oh, he's in Navadvip. He has appeared as Gauranga. So he ran from there, and then he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling that Mahabhagavata has come, please search him everywhere. Then he himself went and he met first time. So they are so embracing, embarrassing each other, so much tear flowing around. So it was just like a baby, So all the leelas of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cannot be separated without Nityananda. So such a great Nityananda Prabhu, we pray tomorrow, all the time actually. Oh, Nityananda, appear in my, you are the source of all Guru Varga, So you inspire us, remove our difficulties in bhakti, So, and bestow Gaura Prem, Krishna Prem, So, like that, we should pray to him. He is inseparable. Many leelas are there, If in the presence of Gaur Nitai, whom we should serve, whom we should worship first, Nitai. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself set this example. Murari Gupta, through Murari Gupta. So, then Nityananda Prabhu also took Jiva Goswami in the Navadvip Parikrama. The Parikrama we do is the way Nityananda took Jiva Goswami in an order from Antardeepa, then Srimantadeepa. Antardeepa is Bhakti, our Atma Niveda, our complete surrender. Srimantadeepa is the Shravana, hearing, where Mother Parvati hearing Gauranga and the Shiva always saying Gaura, 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 Gaura. Then she was asking, what is this Gaura, Gaura here? Meditating, chanting. He said, Navadvip Dham. Then she was so curious, she came. And then in that island, she was praying, worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, gave her darshan and then blessed her. You are not different mind, yoga mind. So then she took dust from the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, put on her parting of the head, right? Srimanta eva. That's why the name is Sanskrit Srimanta, that parting of the head. Became Srimanta, island of now, Mayapur, Srimanta Deepa, Srimanta Devi. Then Golden Ruma Deepa, Kirtan, a sitting place of Kirtan. That is where Surabhi Mata came, where Bhaktivinoda Thakur, revealed Jaivodharma, brought it out. Many pastimes are there. Then from there he found appear, birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Harihara Kshetra, Narsimhapalli, like that. Then like that. And then Madhyadeepa, the Panchaveni, and then the one time Lord Shiva wanted to Gaur Leela, his vehicle is this, right? Was slow. So he borrowed Hamsa from Brahma. He carried through Hamsa he came. That's why he's Hamsa Shiva, Hamsa Rudra. So Panchaveni, like that. Then Poladipa, all the aparadhas finished. Then Rutu Deepa, Jannavi Deepa, Gododruma Deepa, then Rudra Deepa, then again, this is the way Nityananda was taken, the same order. So same way order we also follow even today, coming. So, in other words, without mercy of Nityananda, we would not have known Navadip. Because why? He is the Adhishtatri Devata of the Sat Chit Ananda, Sat existence. He is the Dham himself, manifestation. Dham. Krishna's all the Acham Aenge. Krishna's, Avarna, everything. Decorations, is Balram. His dad is Balram. In so many ways. Same way the Dham also, manifestation. Balram. So he himself was taking around. So he revealed that. He allowed us. So that's why we have to pray to Balram, Nityananda Prabhu. He is allowed, to touch the holy Dham. Please allow, reveal the Dham to us. See? So that, like that. So we pray to Nityananda Prabhu for all his mercy, unlimited mercy, so we can progress in our bhakti. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha namo namaha. Jai Nityananda Prayavasi ki Jai, Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai, Gurudev ki Jai, Guru Pada Padma ki Jai, Guru Varga ki Jai, Guru Param Gaura Premanandi Hari Haribol.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranams. Thank you for joining in today.